Hi everyone, I'm Ferd and welcome to my video. Today I'm working on a personal mower. This is an old tractor from 1969. It's a Cub Cadet made by International Harvester. I restored this thing a few years ago, and the only reason that I did this was to pull a barrel train that I had made for my grandchildren and save the tractor that I was using at the time from getting beat up. Now, the problem that I'm having with this tractor is that it won't start. The starter's bad. Let's take this thing off, take it apart, see if we can't clean it up, put some new brushes in it, and get it to start this tractor again. Enjoy the video. This is a generator out of a 68 Cub Cadet. And the problem I'm having is it just don't have any guts to it to start the engine. And I'm hoping that it's just the brushes that need to be replaced in it. So I'm gonna take this thing apart, check the brushes, and we'll see if that might be the problem. It takes a 7/16. You got two bolts on the very end of it here. And this holds this whole thing together. We'll leave the pulley on it. These go all the way through it. They're really long. Take them both out, set them off to the side, and then we're just going to pull this off of here. It's got a bearing on this end, so it's kind of in there. There we go. I got her off of there. Now we want to take our brushes out of it. We're going to take these little, this is just clothes hangers, and I'm going to push this lever back over on this side. Get a screwdriver in there. Maybe you can see it a little better than with my big fingers. But I'm going to push that back, and I'm going to slide it down. There's a little hole in the bottom there. I'm going to slide that down and just let it go. That's going to take the pressure off of the brush. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here on this side. Just push it back. Find that little slot down in there. And just put your clothes hanger in there. Now when I'm taking the screws out, I lost one down inside of there. The best way to do is grab a hold of that wire and just lift up on that screw as you're turning it out. And that way you have better control of it and it's just not flopping around in there. Now we can lift this up off of the armature, set that off to the side, and then we can just slide our brushes right out, just like that. I've got it out and got to looking at it. You can see where the brush is really caked onto that. I'm thinking that's where my problem is. I wasn't getting any contact with the brushes. So I'm going to clean this up. If I shine my light down in this part, there's a lot of gold shavings, just a lot of dirt and gunk in there. And I'm going to take this outside. I'm going to use some brake cleaner and see if I can clean this thing up a little bit. Okay, I got all the gunk off of it. Got this cleaned out. Set that back there for a minute. And we'll take some water. I got 800 grit sandpaper. Now, even though it looks a little wrong what I'm doing, but what else can you do? If you don't have a machine shop and you can't turn it on a lathe, I've done this a million times. Just take some sandpaper, wrap your hand around it, and gently sand it off. Now, I did finish this up with some 1200 sandpaper. I didn't show that on there, but it kind of smooths the 800 grit sand marks out of it. Okay, to put it back together, we're going to pull these little levers back, and I got a clothes hanger, and I'm going to bend that wire down like this to hold that back, and then I'm going to put another one on this side, and I'm just going to do the same thing here. We're going to take our new brushes. They're kind of going one way. You want to make sure you get them in the right way, so we'll slide that one in this way, and I'll slide the other one in this side over here. You got the wires up, you should be okay. Okay, I'm going to set my armature upright like this on a little peanut can that I've got down there. And then we're going to find our little alignment dot. It's over here on my right hand. So let me turn this way. Get that right there. Slide it down over it like this. There it goes. It fell down in there. And then we can just remove our wires. Just going to push them out there and make contact. So there we go. Going to hook our wires back up. New clips that come on this one are a little bit wider than the original ones, and they're hitting that post there, and I can't get them to lay down without getting them in a big bind. So I'm just going to try to roll this end up on it like that. See if that'll fit. There we go. That kind of goes up over the top of it, and it's not jammed in there. Okay, we'll get this one screwed down. Line this up. It's got a little divot in it that goes here. Drop our long bolts down in there, get them started. And there we go. We'll tighten these down, put it back in the tractor, and see if this thing works. Okay, I'm out here in a little tiny shed, and there's the starter on there. Let's see if this thing will work. I don't know if the tractor itself will start. It's been a while. At least we can see if the starter works on it. Got the battery hooked up. All right. It's cranking. Now I want to get it started. Let's hook some juice up to it. There we go. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. The starter's fixed, it's generating electricity, the headlights are bright, and it can go back out and start pulling that train again. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some good information out of it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button and join the channel. There's a lot of videos up there. I got a lot more coming. Ring that notification bell. You'll get notified as soon as I put them up there. If you've got one of these old tractors and you've got to rebuild that starter on it like I did, and it's 25 degrees outside, have fun.